What's up? Welcome to your Daily Buckeye Blitz for Humping Day, July 24th, 2024, 24, more 24s. Hump Day, Wednesday. You know it. I can't believe this month is almost over. This month went by faster than the rest of the GD summer. Holy crap. So season is upon us. Just days away, few Saturdays to go. Media days is going on right now. I always like to record those. Hope you set your DVRs. I like to skim through and check out some of the interesting players. I don't care about Northwestern's best linebacker or whatever, but I do like to see what the cheaters are talking about. I want to see what Sharon Moore is all about. Dan Lanning, too. We got to get acquainted with him. Lincoln Riley. You know, we got some big names here in the Big Ten now. And I want to see how they come in. You know, are they coming in here swashbuckler style, you know, talking a lot of junk? You know, I want to see that if whatever they're saying. And their players. We got to get to know some of their players. We're going to be playing against those Ducks, those damn Ducks. And shout out to everybody that commented on my Oregon preview from a couple weeks ago. You guys really pumped up the algorithm on YouTube. Thank you so much. Got a ton of views. And you do realize when you write a thesis and a half of a book in the comments, that just helps my channel even more. So good looking out, Ducks fans. Appreciate you. All right, today we're doing our freshman focus. We're talking about Devontae Armstrong, one half of the Armstrong twins. We did Deontay a couple weeks ago. So let's talk about Devontae. These guys, I can't tell them apart, man. If you guys can figure out a way to tell them apart, please tell me, because they look freaking identical. Like same height, weight, same haircut. Like, can one of them get like a line in the side of their heads or something to mark them? Can we get a Sharpie on the arm or something? Anyway, let's get to it. So just like his twin brother, Devontae has been a Buckeye fan since he started watching football. Devontae got his dream offer from Justin Fry on January 13th, 2023, after taking multiple trips to Columbus. He said, quote, just watching Ohio State all our life, actually meeting the coaches and establishing a relationship with the coaches is just surreal to me. We've grown up watching Ohio State since the day we were born, always seeing them on TV. It really was just a dream come true to actually be getting recruited by Ohio State. And when Coach Fry came to our school in January, offered my brother and I, we just looked at each other and smiled. So heartwarming story there. It didn't take long for Devontae to commit to the Buckeyes. He committed to Ohio State along with his twin brother, Deontay, just 2 months later. His comfort level with Ohio State was a huge factor in his decision. He commented on that, quote, my favorite moment of the day and the whole recruiting process is when at the end of the visit in Coach Day's office after practice, my brother and I told him we have seen enough and that we'd like to commit to Ohio State today. He jumped up with a big smile and hugged us, ran to get Coach Fry. It was just an overall surreal experience. It's funny. So the Armstrong twins, they join a list of twins to play at Ohio State. You got current defensive lineman Bryce Prater and his brother Zach Prater, former walk-on wide receivers Gage and Luciano Beacon in 2018. Got linebacker Mike Sullivan, nose tackle John Sullivan, 1985 to 88. Linebacker John Epitropoulos and guard Ernie Epitropoulos, 77 to 80. And then tight end Terry and linebacker Tim Vogler, 75 to 78. So sprinkled some twins here and there. Armstrong was a standout run blocker at St. Ed's up in the Cleveland area. He would drive interior defensive linemen 10 yards downfield. He has impressive athleticism for his size. He also showed quick hands and footwork that was needed to thrive as a pass blocker as well. His high school coach views Armstrong as his power as his best asset. St. Ed's coach Tom Lombardo said, quote, Devontae is more of a physical guy. He'll devastate opponents on down blocks. Coach Justin Fry, I think through the years of getting to know him well, he wants guys that can fit different positions. I don't think he recruits just centers, tackles, or guards. You have the framework for that, but I think these guys are that in some ways, especially Devontae. I could see him being inside or outside. He's establishing himself on the inside pretty clearly now and doing a nice job with the stuff we're asking him to do. The guard does a little less on the edge in terms of pass protection, and maybe you'll pull him a little more than a tackle and trap more. He's good at all of these things. So good comments from the head coach there. So Devontae played left guard for the Eagles over the last 3 years. He helped lead them to a 45-3 record. That's a national program, man. 3 straight state titles, state championships. And in 2023, St. Ed's averaged over 250 rushing yards per game. Just bulldozing people, man. So looking at Devontae's immediate impact for the Buckeyes, he had plenty of high-level experience as a 3-year starter at St. Ed's. So early on, he'll need to have some time to develop on the field and in the strength program. So if Devontae can get acclimated to the speed of the college game quickly, he can provide some solid depth on the interior O-line early on. But he has the work ethic, and he has the success at a high-end program at St. Ed's. So he might be able to get himself ready to play quickly, even if he ends up redshirting in 2024. Justin Fry sees Devontae primarily as an interior offensive lineman. He spent the spring practice mostly at left guard. So he's probably going to be in the 3 deep at left guard underneath Donovan Jackson and Austin Sarabeld. So long-term, though, Devontae is going to have his first real shot of getting into the 2 deep in 2025. Donovan Jackson entering his final year as a Buckeye this year. And Devontae will compete with Austin Sarabeld, Luke Montgomery, Tiger Shabola, Gabe Van Sickle, and any other guards that they bring in this 2025 recruiting class. So there's going to be jobs open. It's just, it's going to be a lot of people battling for it. But one big thing Devontae has is his starting experience for the 3 seasons at St. Ed's, one of the top programs in the country. So that experience could give him a leg up over some of the underclassmen battling for playing time. As far as a player comparison goes, I think Rob Sims, the 3-star from Northeast Ohio, matches up pretty well. Sims used his work ethic, physical style to get on the field early as a Buckeye. He primarily played left tackle in his first 2 years at Ohio State, but then showcased his versatility by moving to right guard in his 3rd year at OSU. He was a 4th-round pick in the 2006 NFL draft, spent 9 years in the NFL. 9 years, that's legit, especially for an O-lineman. He had 4 with the Seahawks and 5 with the Lions. He started 80 games in a row in Detroit. Devontae won't necessarily see the playing time as early as Sims did, but his work ethic, physicality, versatility all give him a chance to get on the field sooner. He'll probably need to contribute on special teams early on. That's his early path to the playing field, and also it gives you a leg up on some of the guys behind you in the offensive line, position battles and stuff like that. So that's Devontae. That is the Wonder Twin Powers, Deontay and Devontae. These guys are going to be cornerstones of this Buckeye line going forward for the next 4 years. So can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see these guys road grade some dudes, smash them, and lead this Buckeye running game. So I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.